2020 will forever be known as the year that wasn't, especially where cinema is concerned. In 2021, we'll hopefully get to see these exciting releases. Here are the movie releases we're most looking forward to in 2021. This time last year, film fans were eagerly and innocently discussing the forthcoming movie releases that had everyone excited for 2020. Here are a list of the 25 most anticipated movies coming in 2021. First on the list is Raya and the Last Dragon, showed last the 5th of March, featuring the voices of Kelly Marie Tran and Awkwafina. Walt Disney Animation's upcoming animated feature is its first to center on a Southeast Asian heroine and will premiere both on Disney Plus and in theaters. It will follow the journey of Raya, a passionate warrior on a quest to find the last dragon to restore peace in a mythical world. March, Eddie Murphy is back as Prince Akeem in this long-awaited sequel to the 1988 film. Directed by Craig Brewer from a screenplay written by Kenya Barris, Barry W. Blaustein and David Sheffield, Prince Akeem is set to become king of Zamuda when he discovers he has a son in America, Jermaine Fowler. Of course, hilarious antics ensue. Third is Godzilla vs. Kong, showed last the 31st of March, set to debut on both HBO Max and in theaters. The crossover sequel to Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and Kong Skull Island will see the iconic monsters square off in an epic battle for the ages, while humanity hopes to wipe out both of them in order to take back the planet. Fourth is Mortal Kombat, showed last the 23rd of April, adapted from the popular video game. Fighter Cole Young, Lewis Tan, seeks out the Earth realm's greatest champions to stand against the forces of Outworld in a high-stakes battle to save the universe. Fifth is The Waterman, showed last the 7th of May. David Oyelowo's feature directorial debut follows gunner Lonnie Chavez, a boy who sets out on a quest to save his ill mother, Rosario Dawson, by searching for the Waterman, a mythic figure who holds the secret to immortality. Gunnar Ranjo, Amy A. Miller, a mysterious local girl, journey into the remote Wild Horse Forest and discover that the deeper they venture, the more dangerous the forest becomes. Their only hope for rescue is Gunnar's father, Oyelowo, who will stop at nothing to save. Above Suspicion, showed last the 7th of May, based on one of the most notorious crimes in FBI history. Emilia Clarke stars as Susan Smith, a young woman desperate to escape the seedy life in a Kentucky coal mining town. Enter Mark Putnam, Jack Houston, a new FBI agent who may be the answer to changing her bad luck. He recruits Susan as his informant for a high-profile case, but as their relationship deepens, so does the danger. The cast includes Sophie Lowe, Austin Habit, Carl Glusman, Chris Mulkey, Omar Miller, Kevin Dunn, Thora Birch and Johnny Knoxville. Seventh is Spiral, showed last the 14th of May. Do you wanna play a game? Tobin Kramer might not be back to play the primary villain of the Saw franchise, but the 9th installment of the series is back this spring and finds a stacked cast in Chris Rock, Max Minghella, Marisol Nichols, Samuel L. Jackson and Zoe Palmer. This next chapter of Saw is rocked by a new criminal mastermind who unleashes a twisted form of justice. Detective Ezekiel Zeke Banks, Rock, works under the shadow of his father, an esteemed police veteran, Jackson, with his rookie partner, Minghella. Ensuring his own legacy, Zeke and his partner take charge of a grisly set of murders that are eerily reminiscent of the city's gruesome past. However, it's only a matter of time before he is trapped in the middle of the killer's morbid game. Eighth is Woman in the Window, showed last the 14th of May, starring Amy Adams, Julianne Moore, Gary Oldman and Anthony Mackie. Director Joe Wright's new Netflix movie appears a bit more ominous than its Rear Window predecessor. Dr. Anna Fox is an agoraphobic psychologist obsessed with her new neighbors. When she witnesses a disturbing act of violence from her window, she becomes consumed with solving the brutal crime from the confines of her home. 9th is Army of the Dead, showing this the 21st of May. One highly anticipated movie of the year just wasn't enough for Zack Snyder. From the Justice League director comes an apocalyptic tale about a group of mercenaries who take the ultimate gamble after a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas. Taking a cue from their Rat Pack predecessors, or maybe George Clooney, the group ventures into the quarantine zone for the greatest heist of all time. The cast includes Dave Bautista, Huma Qureshi, Ella Purnell, Hiroyuki Sanada, Matthias Schweifer and Tig Notaro, who replaces original cast member Cruella, showing this the 28th of May. Set against the punk and fashion scenes of 1970s London, Disney's live-action feature will introduce Emma Stone as a younger Cruella de Vil, the iconic villain from 1961's 101 Dalmatians. It will also star Emma Thompson, Joel Fry-Paul, Walter Hauser and Mark Strong. 11th is A Quiet Place Part 2, showing this the 28th of May. A Quiet Place Part 2 will again see the family members played by Emily Blunt, Millicent Simmons and Noel Jupe stay silent and evade deadly monsters in a dystopian world. Despite his character's demise in the first movie, John Krasinski returned to direct the sequel. Twelfth is The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, showing this the 4th of June. Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson are back as Lorraine and Ed Warren for a chilling story of terror, murder and unknown evil that shocked even the real-life paranormal investigators the Conjuring franchise is based on. Pulling from one of the most sensational cases from their files, The Devil Made Me Do It begins with the fight for a young boy's soul and ends up taking the Warrens beyond anything they've ever seen before. For the first time in US history, a murder suspect claims demonic possession as their defense. 13th is In the Heights, showing this the 11th of June, debuting both on HBO Max and in theaters. The musical drama, directed by Crazy Rich Asians director John M. Chu and produced by Lin-Manuel Miranda, explores 3 days in New York City's Dominican-American neighborhood of Washington Heights. Based on Miranda's musical of the same name, the adaptation stars Stephanie Beatriz, Anthony Ramos, Melissa Barrera and more. Fourteenth is Luca, showing this June 28th, set along the Italian Riviera. Pixar's coming-of-age story about one young boy's unforgettable summer rests on a deeply held secret. His best friend is a sea monster from another world. The cast includes Jacob Tremblay, Maya Rudolph, Jack Dylan Grazer, Emma Berman, Marco Baricelli and Jim Gaffigan. 15th is Fast and Furious 9, showing this the 25th of June. This 9th installment of the beloved action franchise again follows Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel, whose crew and family members join forces to battle one of the world's most talented assassins and high-performance drivers, his estranged brother, Jacob, played by John Cena. The new movie also sees the return of Han Lu, a fan-favorite character thought to be long. Sixteenth is the movie Zola, showing this coming the 30th of July. Based on the viral 2015 Twitter thread, what could possibly be this summer's wildest movie centers on Zola, Taylor Page, a Detroit waitress who befriends Stephanie, Riley Q, an exotic dancer who convinces her new friend to join her on a road trip to a high-end strip club in Florida where they can make a fortune in just one night of dancing. In the face of Stephanie's pimp, Coleman Domingo, and idiot boyfriend, Nicholas Braun, Tampa gangsters and loads of debauchery, the 48-hour adventure spirals out of control. 19th is Annette, showing this coming the 6th of July. French director Léos Carax is set to make his English language debut with Annette, a musical film starring Adam Driver and Marion Cotillard. Written by sibling duo Ron and Russell Mayell, also known as the band Sparks, Annette tells the story of a stand-up comedian and his world-famous soprano wife. But their lives take an unexpected turn when their daughter, Annette, is born. The film will debut at Cannes Film Festival and will then be available in theaters and on Amazon Prime in late summer. Coming in at number 18th is Black Widow, showing this coming the 19th of July. Scarlett Johansson is finally getting a standalone Black Widow movie. The long-awaited Marvel film, also starring David Harbour, Florence Pugh and Oti Fagbenle, is set after 2016's Captain America: Civil War. It will see Natasha Romanoff on the run and forced to confront her past as a spy, long before she became an Avenger. Next on number 19th is the movie Forever Purge, showing this coming the 9th of July. The Purge series is set to come to an end with its 5th movie. With no official description from Universal Pictures, the plotline is still relatively unknown. However, Will Patton revealed in a recent interview with Collider that he plays a rancher. Back in January, director Everardo Gout revealed to Total Film that it takes place following the events of Purge election year, and things take a turn when a group of outsiders continue purging beyond the allotted amount of time. The movie also features Josh Lucas, Ana de Lara Gura, Tenoch Huerta, Cassidy Freeman and Veronica Falco. Coming in at number 20, Space Jam: A New Legacy, showing this coming the 16th of July. NBA superstar LeBron James teams up with Bugs Bunny and the rest of the Looney Tunes crew for this long-awaited sequel to the 1996 classic, which debuts on HBO Max and in theaters. The family comedy, directed by Malcolm D. Lee, includes Sonequa Martin Green, Don Cheadle and NBA players like Klay Thompson, Chris Paul and more. Next on the list is Escape Room 2, showing this coming the 16th of July. Director Adam Robitel and producer Neil H. Moritz return for the sequel to the 2019 psychological thriller, in addition to actors Taylor Russell and Logan Miller. Plot details are scarce, but we know Indy Moore, Holland Roden, Isabel Furman, Carlito Olivero, Thomas Coquerel and James Fran joined the cast, and there is likely to be another life and death game propelling the storyline. Coming in at 22nd is the movie Hold, showing this the 23rd of July. Based on the graphic novel Sandcastle by Pierre Oscar Levy and Frederick Peters, Hold centers on a family on a tropical holiday. Things take a turn when they discover a secluded beach that causes them to age rapidly, reducing their entire lives into a single day. From thriller veteran director M. Night Shyamalan, it stars Gael Garcia Bernal, Vicky Creeps, Rufus Sewell, Ken Leung, Nikki Amuka Bird, Abby Lee, Aaron Pierre, Alex Wolff, Embeth Davids, Eliza Scanlon, Eamon Elliott, Kathleen Chaffin and Thomasin Mackenzie. Coming in at 23rd is The Green Knight, showing this coming the 30th of July. The Green Knight is not this tale's hero, but rather a gigantic emerald skinner stranger who Sir Gawain, Dev Patel, must confront. In this fantasy adventure, King Arthur's reckless, headstrong nephew comes face to face with ghosts, giants, thieves and schemers, all the while learning to better define his own character and prove his worth in the eyes of his family and the kingdom. It also features Alicia Vikander, Sean Harris and Joel Edgerton. Coming in at 24th is Jungle Cruise, showing this coming the 30th of July. Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson star in the adventure fantasy film based on Disneyland's park ride, where a small riverboat transports a group of travelers down the Amazon through a supernatural jungle. and lastly the movie The Suicide Squad, showing this coming the 6th of August. Directed by James Gunn and premiering on both HBO Max and in theaters, The Suicide Squad standalone sequel follows the comic book roots of Harley Quinn and her gang of supervillains, rather than continuing the narrative of the 2016 film. The star-studded cast features Viola Davis, Margot Robbie, Taika Waititi, Sylvester Stallone, Idris Elba, Jai Courtney and Pete Davidson. And that is it, guys. Those are the 25 most anticipated movies coming in 2021. Hope you all like this video, and please don't forget to smash that like button. And you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you will be updated on my next video upload. Mega love shout out to my premier team SMB and all its very active and supportive members. This is why. Fact. Not. See you all on my next video. Thank you for watching.